Alright, so I was playing Piggy earlier today when Minitoon tweeted out something really interesting. He tweeted out this right here. He said, "Ahoy everyone, it's that time again, fun Piggy fact number, whichever number we're at. Each infected's eye color tells something about their personality prior to being infected. For example, yellow was given to characters who service and help others in their communities." And then he went on to say, correction, pupil colors. There are exceptions to this, such as Robbie, as he's a robot. Now, real quick, I want to make sure we're on the same page with what he actually means. So if we take a look at Doggy here, we can see he has red eyes, but his actual pupils are yellow. And before someone in the comments debates me and says, no, they're actually orange, take a look at this. We're going to use a color picker tool right here, and we're going to click on his eyeball, and as we can see in the color, that is clearly in the yellow spectrum. So Doggy does have yellow eyes, or pupils. So now what I did was I went through and I categorized each skin in Piggy, literally every single one determined on which pupil color they have. So for example, starting off with the angel skin, which has a white pupil. We also have Bunny with a white pupil. We have Father with a white pupil. We have Giraffe with a white pupil. Little Brother skin. Parasy surprisingly has white pupils, and Pony has a white pupil. We'll get into what these actually mean here in a bit. I'm just going to go through all of them real quick. As far as green goes, we have Badgie, who has a green pupil. Red Eye doesn't count because it doesn't have a pupil, just the green one. We have Clowny, and we also have the Dino Piggy. Now, as for just straight up red, we have Berry, we have Daisy, we have Piggy, or Penny Piggy herself here. We have Sheepy, and we have Zizzy. Now, for orange, we have Tigry, we have Ellie, and we have the Devil skin, who has an orange pupil. Now, we actually have two skins that have white and red pupils, and those are Pandy and Kitty. Then for blue, we have Polly, we have Foxy, and we have Billy. Now, Foxy does have a small white pupil as well. I believe this is just a Sans reference. Everyone jokes about him being Sans because he kind of looks like Sans, but he actually has a bigger and larger blue pupil, so we're going with that. And then finally, for purple, we have Grandma, we have Mimi, and we have Mousy, which is purple/pink. So what exactly do these pupil colors mean? Well, it's not something I've really thought about before, and not really anything I've seen a lot of people talk about. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the easiest ones to decipher. So let's start off with the devil skin, aka the orange eyes. Now, since the devil skin has an orange eye, I'm going to assume that the orange eye means they're evil. I think that's pretty cut and dry that the devil skin probably means they're evil, which is interesting because we've got Ellie on here and we've also got Tigry on here. And you can tell they have the orange eyes because of the orange glow coming off around their eyeballs here. So that's interesting. Tigry was a bad guy, and Ellie was, I guess, a bad guy as well, despite owning her own business, which, I mean, hey, maybe she's like the Jeff Bezos of Piggy. Anyway, let's get them out of here. That was pretty easy. Now, likewise, with the white pupils, we have the angel skin. Angel is definitely the good one, so we have Bunny on here, we have Father, we have Giraffe, Little Brother, Parasy, and Pony. Now, the purple ones are a little bit confusing. I don't really know what purple could possibly mean, because we have Grandma on here, we have Mimi, and we have Mousy. And there's really not much that actually ties these three skins together or gives us a clue about their backstory. I mean, we can assume that Grandma was probably good, so that means that Mimi and Mousy was probably good as well. But I'm not really sure what else the purple could mean besides maybe that they're females, because all three of these skins are female. So maybe that's it. Maybe they're just female skins and they have purple eyes. Now, the blue eyes are interesting because we have Billy, we have Foxy on here, and we have Polly himself, who's a police officer. Now, keep in mind, Minitoon said that people who serve their community get the yellow eyes, and Polly is, in fact, a police officer, so I would assume that he would have yellow, but he actually has blue. Now, what someone theorized on Twitter is that the blue skin actually means, or the blue pupil actually means that they were captured before they were infected. Basically, they were kidnapped or worse, and they were extremely sad, because keep in mind, the pupil color reveals their personality before they were infected, and we know Foxy was captured and put in the cage, left to turn into a zombie pig. So we know this guy was pretty upset and sad. Now, we don't really know about Billy or Polly because they're not actually skins in the game character-wise, but I mean, hey, it could make sense. Maybe Polly was captured, maybe Billy was captured. We're gonna go with that. Of course, if you have any other theories, leave them down below in the comment section. I'm gonna be reading through them. Next up, though, we have white and red eyes, and these are also interesting because white and red, I mean, we've already just determined that white means they're good, but then what could the red mean? Now, in the trivia section here, it says that Kitty and Pandy are one of the only skins that have heterochromia, which is where two different pupils are two different colors. So we might be reading too much into this. I don't know which one to side them with. Do they have red eyes or do they have white eyes? You guys let me know down below. Now, I actually have a theory. Now, this is my big theory here, all right? These two eye colors here, red and white. I'm actually thinking that this red and white actually means that they were a part of TSP. These are the only two skins in the game that have white and red eyes that are actually canon in the story. Now, since they have two different colored eyes, I'm guessing they were living two different lives, TSP, the secret life, and their normal life. So that's what I actually think here. I think Pandy and Kitty were somehow involved with TSP. Then for just the straight up red eyes, we have Zizzy, we have Sheepy, we have, well, Penny, Piggy here, Daisy, and we have Barry. Now, the red eyes confuse me a little bit because you would assume that red eyes mean they're evil, but Barry's a surgeon. Why would Barry be evil? Also, we've got Zizzy on here. Of course, she's not really canon skin. She's not actually infected, so I guess we can't really count her. But then Sheepy, we know Sheepy's bad. Sheepy's the one that gave Doggy the potion, so we know Sheepy's evil. But if Sheepy's evil, does this confirm that Penny Piggy is also evil? Keep in mind, the regular Piggy skin is Penny, so does this mean that Penny is evil? I don't know what the red eyes mean. Maybe it means they were attacked before they got infected, and they got infected that way. But we know Barry drank the potion, so that can't be it. But we also know that Bunny also drank a potion, but Bunny doesn't have red eyes. She has white eyes, so that can't be that either. I don't know, dude. You guys let me know down below. What do you guys think the red eyes mean? Leave all your theories and comments down below. And then finally for green, we've got Badgie, Clowny, and Dino Piggy. Now, these are also interesting because Badgie was a scientist, Clowny was an entertainer at Mr. P's carnival, and then Dino Piggy's not really in the story, so he's really irrelevant here, but I actually have a theory here. We know that Badgie was infected by touching the actual source of the cure, basically touching the cure, getting it on his skin. He was infected that way. Now, since Clowny worked at Mr. P's carnival, and Mr. P was probably doing some sort of experiments there at the carnival since he was there time to time, I'm gonna assume that that's probably what this means. They accidentally came into contact with the cure, with the potion. Somehow they didn't drink it, they just came into contact with some sort of source of it and they got infected. So I think that's what that means there. Almost forgot, we also have the yellow eyes, which are Badgie, Doggy, Soldier, and Teacher. These are pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, these are the ones that served their community. Teacher, obviously Teacher, Soldier served in the army, and then Doggy is a police officer, so that's pretty cut and dry there. But yeah, guys, man, such a weird and interesting video here. Hopefully all this made sense. I know there was a lot of rambling and babbling back and forth, but this is honestly such an interesting curveball that Minitoon has thrown us here that gives us a deep dive into a character's backstory that we didn't really know about. So again, I'm gonna be reading through all your theories and comments down below. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Of course, if you haven't yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and if we figure out anything more with this theory, I'll of course let you guys know. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those, and keep using star code RealCreek when you're buying your Roblox Premium. It helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Allows me to just keep giving out Roblox codes to you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. The support on the star code as of late has been insane, and I really do appreciate it. So if you've used my star code, thank you for that. Hope you guys have a great day though, and I'll see you guys later today. Bye.